The Prime Minister of Australia condemned the protests against families of Israeli hostages at a hotel in Melbourne earlier this week. Deveh Suarez has the details.
Family members of Israeli hostages taken captive by Hamas were terrified after pro-Palestine protesters followed them and raided the lobby of their hotel in Melbourne. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese condemned the protest and said that it goes beyond the right of people to peacefully protest, even in a democratic country like Australia.
But what we saw last night in Melbourne at a hotel in Docklands goes beyond the right of people to peacefully protest in our democratic country. Yeah. Why people would make the conscious decision to hold a protest where the families of these people were staying is beyond my comprehension. Beyond my comprehension and beyond contempt. I'm appalled by the actions of these protesters and I condemn them.
Albanese also pointed out that the act does nothing to represent the cause of the Palestinian people.
This does nothing to advance the cause of the Palestinian people. It does nothing to advance justice for Palestinians or peace in the region.
The delegation consists of the family members of the Israelis who were kidnapped by Hamas on October 7. They travelled to Australia to share their experiences and made known the situation of the hostages abducted by the Palestinian militant group. Private security guards safely escorted the Israeli delegation to a police station. Members of the Israeli delegation were unable to enter the hotel they were staying after about a dozen pro-Palestinian protesters stormed the lobby while shouting and holding banners. They also placed 2 blooded dolls on the ground. For weeks, several cities across Australia had been rocked with anti-Israel protests. The Education Ministry issued a warning after thousands of students skipped school just so they could participate in the rally. Other Australian officials also criticized the protesters for their behavior toward the grieving Israeli delegates. Officials also expressed concern about the rising cases of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia in the country since the Israel-Hamas war broke out. Reporting from New South Wales, this is Deveh Suarez, SMNI News, Australia.